Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, the angels have a special message just for you, words that can lift your spirit, open your heart, and guide you into your divine season. Imagine a light shining on your path, showing you doors that are waiting to be opened, blessings that are waiting to flow. The universe is speaking, and your angels are whispering signs you don't want to miss. Before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath, feel the love and peace surrounding you, and know that this moment is divinely timed just for you. If this message touches your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting words from the angels. Your engagement helps us bring these divine whispers to more souls like why. Have you ever felt like your heart is quietly waiting, yearning for something you cannot yet name? Angels are speaking, and their message is urgent. God is about to reunite you in the most unexpected way. Yes, the very person, the missing piece of your life, the one you may have lost hope of seeing again. God is orchestrating a reunion that will make your soul tremble, your eyes water, and your heart overflow with emotions you thought were long buried. But here's the thing, this is not just coincidence. Angels say that God's timing is perfect, and He works in ways that are beyond human understanding. He is aligning people, circumstances, and moments so meticulously that when it happens, you'll feel as though the universe itself is breathing life back into your story. Before we dive deeper, I want you to pause for a moment. Take a deep breath, open your heart, and prepare yourself. What I am about to reveal isn't just inspiration. It's a spiritual calling. And the tears you might shed are not of sorrow. They are tears of divine reunion, of hope renewed, and of love restored. We often pray for reunions, for relationships, or for moments that feel lost forever. And yet, we become impatient when nothing seems to happen. Here's the truth angels want you to know. God's timing is flawless. Think of a painter who leaves brushstrokes incomplete for days, only to return and create a masterpiece that takes your breath away. Your life, your relationships, your reunions are like that masterpiece. Even when you cannot see the complete picture, angels assure you that the missing pieces are being positioned perfectly. Many times, the reunion you desire may feel delayed because God is preparing both you and the other person. He is removing toxicity, planting seeds of forgiveness, and arranging divine encounters in ways that will surpass your expectations. And this is why when the moment finally comes, you won't just meet them. You will feel the unmistakable hand of God guiding you into each other's arms. Angels communicate in whispers, nudges, and signs that many overlook. Have you been experiencing sudden memories of someone you miss? Do certain songs, dreams, or unexpected messages pull at your heartstrings? These are not coincidences. They are angelic messages preparing you for what's ahead. Angels say that God often sends small reminders to awaken your faith. Maybe a familiar song will play at the exact moment you feel lonely, or perhaps an old friend will appear out of nowhere, sparking a chain of events leading to that reunion. Pay attention to these divine signs. They are breadcrumbs, leading you straight to what your heart has been longing for. One of the biggest obstacles to experiencing divine reunions is our own fear and doubt. We say to ourselves, what if it's too late? What if they've moved on? What if I get hurt again? Angels are whispering to you right now, do not fear, do not doubt. Trust in the plans of God. Faith is not just a feeling. It is a deliberate choice to believe even when the world tells you it's impossible. And angels confirm that when you surrender your doubts, God's plan flows seamlessly. The same hands that created the stars, who breathed life into the oceans, are guiding your journey. And He will bring you together with divine precision. Across the globe, countless souls have experienced the miraculous touch of God's timing. There are stories of long-lost friends reconnecting on a crowded street, couples separated by distance or misunderstanding finding each other years later, and families torn apart by life's circumstances. being reunited in moments of pure divine orchestration. Imagine standing in a place where you least expect, and suddenly seeing them. Your heart recognizes them before your eyes do. Angels say that tears will flow, laughter will return, and a spiritual bond will awaken as though no time has ever passed. This is the power of God's unexpected reunions. They restore what was once broken and elevate your soul to a higher level of joy. Before you experience this divine reunion, angels urge you to prepare your heart. Release grudges, let go of past pain, and cultivate gratitude. Forgiveness is your key to receiving miracles. The heart that forgives is the heart that aligns with God's plan. Take time each day to meditate, pray, and listen to the whispers of the angels. Ask for clarity, for courage, and for the strength to embrace this reunion fully. When the moment comes, you want to meet it not with fear, but with an open heart and a soul ready to embrace divine love. Angels emphasize that God's methods are often beyond our understanding. The person you are about to reunite with may arrive in your life when you least expect, in a scenario that seems unusual, or through channels you never imagined. This is where faith becomes your guiding light. Instead of clinging to expectations, trust the unexpected. The reunion may not look the way you planned, but it will feel exactly like it was meant to be. Divine timing is not just about the when, it's about the how. And God's ways are always extraordinary. So my dear friends, angels are speaking. And God is working behind the scenes to bring you together with the person your heart has been longing for. Prepare for tears, prepare for laughter, and prepare to witness a miracle that will touch your soul forever. If this message has moved you, if you feel the stirrings of hope in your heart, please take a moment to like this video, comment below about your own experiences, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. Every share, every comment, and every subscription helps bring more light and divine messages to people around the world who need encouragement, hope, and reassurance that God is always working for their good. Have you ever noticed how life sends you little nudges, tiny coincidences that seem too perfect to be random? Angels say these are not coincidences. These moments, these synchronicities, are whispers from God telling you, prepare yourself. Your reunion is coming, God. It could be a dream that lingers in your mind, a song on the radio that makes your heart ache, or a stranger who seems to appear just when you need them most. These are divine breadcrumbs leading you to your destined encounter. And while the world calls them chance, angels call them preparation. Today, we dive deeper into the mystical ways angels communicate, the signs they send, and how your attention to these messages can accelerate the reunion. God is orchestrating for you. Angels are masters of subtlety. They do not barge into our lives with flashing lights and booming voices. They whisper, nudge, and guide through experiences we might otherwise overlook. Some signs to watch for include recurring numbers. Seeing 111, 222, or 777 repeatedly is often a message from the angels that you are aligned with divine timing. Dreams that feel real. God sometimes speaks through dreams, offering glimpses of future encounters, moments of healing, or subtle guidance about the person you are about to reunite with. Unexpected encounters. Running into someone unexpectedly, an old friend, a past love, or even someone new who reminds you of your path. Maybe the universe arranging your steps. Feeling a sudden sense of peace, even amidst chaos. If your heart feels calm, angels are preparing you to receive something divine. Angels want you to tune in, not just to what you see, but to what you feel. Your intuition is their language. You might have heard the term synchronicity, those moments when everything aligns perfectly. Angels say these moments are messages. God is moving pieces of your life like a master chess player. Perhaps a stranger gives you a piece of advice that perfectly answers a question you've been silently asking. Or maybe a song lyric resonates with your current longing. These moments may seem small, but they are monumental signs that your reunion is closer than you think. Trusting synchronicity requires patience. Often, the full picture doesn't reveal itself immediately, but angels assure you that every alignment, every coincidence, and every moment of déjà vu is preparing the ground for something extraordinary. Angels emphasize that spiritual preparation is just as important as emotional readiness. They want you to cleanse your heart, your mind, and your surroundings. Forgiveness. Let go of past hurts, grudges, or resentment. Divine reunions cannot flourish in a heart weighed down by negativity. Gratitude. Focus on what you have now. Gratitude opens the doors for miracles. Self-love. Sometimes, God sends reunions not just for the sake of love, but to help you recognize your worth. A heart that loves itself is ready to embrace divine timing. Think of yourself as a vessel. The cleaner, lighter, and more open your heart, the easier it is for angels to deliver God's perfect plan into your life. There are countless stories where divine timing surprises even the most skeptical hearts. Woman who hadn't spoken to her childhood best friend for decades found herself sitting next to them on a flight to a city neither of them planned to visit. The reunion felt surreal, yet divinely orchestrated. A man searching for love after years of heartbreak received a random message from a past love. What seemed like a coincidence unfolded into a reunion that healed wounds and reignited hope. Angels want you to understand that your story will be just as miraculous. The way God will bring your reunion may seem improbable, but it will be perfectly orchestrated. Prayer is more than words. It is the energy that connects your heart to God's will. Angels encourage you to pray not only for the reunion, but for guidance, patience, and clarity. You can also use affirmations to align your spirit. I am ready to receive the love and connection God has prepared for me. I trust that everything unfolds in divine timing. I release fear and embrace the joy that awaits me. Repeated daily. These affirmations act like spiritual magnets, drawing the right energy and people into your life at the right time. Even when signs appear, doubt can creep in. You may question whether this reunion is truly possible, or worry that circumstances will interfere. Angels whisper, trust the journey. Your reunion is on its way, exactly when it should be. The universe often works in ways we cannot see. Every challenge, delay, or unexpected turn is part of a larger tapestry that God is weaving. Your task is to remain patient, vigilant, and open to receiving the miracle that is on its way. Angels are speaking, and God is orchestrating a reunion that will surpass your wildest dreams. Signs, synchronicities, and gentle nudges are everywhere. You only need to pay attention. If you felt even a spark of hope while watching this, please like this video, share your story in the comments, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. Your engagement not only brings encouragement to your life, but also helps spread divine messages to souls around the world who are waiting for hope, guidance, and the reassurance that God is always working in mysterious, miraculous ways. Imagine the moment when your heart recognizes a presence it has longed for before your eyes even meet. Angels are whispering that this moment is coming for you, and God is orchestrating it in ways you cannot yet see. Tears of joy, healing, and amazement are about to flow, because the person you've been waiting for will step back into your life in the most unexpected, divine way. But to truly receive this reunion, your heart must be ready. Angels say that divine preparation is as much about emotional healing as it is about spiritual alignment. Today, we explore how to open your heart fully, embrace forgiveness, and become a magnet for God's miraculous timing. Your past may carry hurts, betrayals, or disappointments that feel permanent. These old wounds, if left unattended, can block the flow of divine reunions. Angels urge you to confront these emotions with courage. Acknowledge your pain, but do not let it define your future. Release resentment toward those who hurt you. Holding on to anger only weighs down the heart. Forgive yourself for mistakes. And remember that growth often comes through hardship. Angels assure that when you heal, you create a sacred space for divine love to enter. God's reunions are not just about being together. They are about restoration, wholeness, and transformation. One of the hardest aspects of waiting for a divine reunion is patience. The heart aches, the mind questions, and doubt can cloud hope. But angels remind you, patience is a spiritual practice, and faith is your guiding light. Think of a seed planted in soil. You cannot rush its growth, yet it is steadily drawing water, nutrients, and sunlight. Similarly, your reunion is growing in the unseen realm. Trust that every day, every step, and every experience is preparing the moment when your paths will converge. Affirm daily, I trust God's timing for my reunion. I am ready to receive the love and joy that is coming. Everything unfolds perfectly in God's plan. Angels say that one of the biggest obstacles to divine reunions is our human need to control outcomes. We try to orchestrate every detail, yet the beauty of God's plan often lies in the unexpected. Release the need to plan, push, or force. Allow life to guide you through gentle nudges, coincidences, and angelic signs. By surrendering control, you align yourself with the miraculous flow of God's orchestration. Remember, the most beautiful reunions often happen when you least expect them. Angels want you to stay open and receptive, not anxious or thinking, to welcome divine reunions. Strengthen your connection with God and the angels. They are your guides, your comforters, and the invisible hands arranging your future. Prayer. Speak from your heart. Ask for clarity, courage, and alignment. Meditation. Sit in quiet reflection and listen to the whispers of angels. Journaling. Record signs, dreams, and nudges that may hold clues to your reunion. The stronger your spiritual connection, the more attuned you become to the signs and guidance that lead to your moment of divine reconnection. A reunion of the heart is raw, emotional, and transformative. Angels say that to fully experience this miracle, you must embrace vulnerability. Allow yourself to feel deeply. Tears are sacred, laughter is healing, and every emotion opens the heart to divine love. Do not hide behind fear or past disappointments. Angels want you to meet your reunion with authenticity. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is the bridge that connects hearts in a way only God can orchestrate. Before your reunion, angels remind you to recognize your own value. Sometimes we fear we are not enough, or that past failures disqualify us from joy. But the truth is, you are worthy of love, joy, and divine reunions. God does not reunite souls to punish, test, or cause pain. He reunites them to elevate, heal, and fulfill destinies. Affirm to yourself daily, I am worthy of love and happiness. I deserve a reunion filled with peace and joy. I am a vessel ready for God's miracle. Angels stress that hope is a powerful magnet for divine timing. Even when circumstances seem bleak, when the wait feels endless, or when past experiences make you doubt, hope keeps your heart aligned with God's plan. Visualize the reunion. Picture the joy, the tears, the laughter, the warmth. Feel it in your heart as though it is already happening. Angels say that the energy of hope and belief attracts the very circumstances that bring your reunion to life. Angels are whispering now, prepare your heart, cleanse your soul, and open yourself fully to the miracle that awaits. Your reunion is coming, not by chance, but by divine design. If this message resonates with you, please like this video, comment below with your own journey, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. Every interaction helps share divine hope and guidance with others who are waiting for their own miraculous moments. Your tears of joy, your heart's anticipation, and your unwavering hope are all part of God's plan, and angels are standing ready to lead you to the moment you've been longing for. Have you ever felt that life's timing is too perfect to be random? Angels are whispering that God's hand is at work in ways you cannot yet see. The person you've been praying for, the one you've been longing to reunite with, may appear in your life in the most miraculous way. Today, we explore real-life stories of reunions orchestrated by God and guided by angels. These stories are not just inspirational. They are proof that divine timing works in ways that exceed human understanding. Get ready to feel your heart swell and perhaps shed a tear, because what you are about to hear could very well mirror your own story. Consider the story of Emily and Sarah, best friends since childhood. They drifted apart after high school due to family moves and life's responsibilities. Years later, Emily felt a persistent pull in her heart, a dream of Sarah visiting her in a city she had never lived in. One ordinary morning, while attending a seminar in a city she barely knew, Emily turned a corner and collided with someone carrying the exact same backpack Sarah had loved years ago. Their eyes met, hearts recognized each other instantly, and tears flowed freely. Angels often work in mysterious ways like this, arranging circumstances, guiding steps, and preparing hearts so that when the reunion occurs, it feels both miraculous and inevitable. God's timing is perfect, and no matter the distance or time apart, He reconnects souls when they are ready. John and Maria's story is another testament to divine reunions. They had been separated by continents, believing they had lost their chance at love. Years passed, and John prayed fervently every day, seeking guidance and strength to wait. Then, unexpectedly, John's company transferred him overseas, the very country Maria had moved to. On the first day of work, they literally ran into each other in a crowded street. Angels had orchestrated every detail, guiding both their steps until their hearts collided once more. This story teaches us that even when hope seems dim, God's timing is never late. Angels are always aligning events, places, and people to create reunions that restore, heal, and bring overwhelming joy. Not all reunions are romantic. Some touch the heart in ways words can barely capture. Take the story of Michael, estranged from his father for over a decade. Pain, pride, and misunderstandings had kept them apart. One day, Michael felt an inexplicable urge to visit a park where he used to play as a child. There, sitting quietly on a bench, was his father, looking older, wiser, and waiting for this exact moment. Their embrace was silent but powerful. Tears, forgiveness, and healing flowed freely. Angels often guide family reunions to teach us that love is never lost, only waiting for the right time to blossom again. Divine timing can heal old wounds in ways we could never anticipate.
Before each reunion, angels often send subtle signs to prepare the heart. These can appear as repeated dreams, visions of the person or scenario you are about to encounter; unexpected messages, old friends reaching out with seemingly casual texts or calls; intuitive nudges, a feeling of urgency to go somewhere, make a decision, or reach out. Notice these signs. Angels are constantly guiding your path. These seemingly small details are divine clues, preparing you emotionally, spiritually, and physically for the reunion God has planned. All these reunions share one thing in common: unwavering faith. Emily, John, Maria, and Michael all trusted that God's timing was perfect, even when circumstances suggested otherwise. Angels emphasize that faith, coupled with prayer, aligns your life with divine orchestration. Prayer is not just asking, It is surrendering, trusting, and preparing your heart to receive. When combined with action, paying attention to signs, forgiving past hurts, and maintaining hope, the probability of experiencing a divine reunion magnifies exponentially. Angels remind you that your reunion will come in a way that surpasses your imagination. To prepare, release fear. Let go of worry about how or when it will happen. Heal old wounds. Unhealed pain can block divine flow. Trust the signs. Pay attention to nudges, dreams, and synchronicities. Open your heart fully. Embrace vulnerability, hope, and love. By following these steps, you create a sacred space in your life, allowing God to place miracles directly into your path. Angels emphasize that these reunions are more than mere meetings. They are transformative experiences. Hearts heal, relationships deepen, forgiveness flows, and joy multiplies. When you finally meet the person God has prepared for you, your soul will recognize them before your mind does. Tears will flow, laughter will erupt, and an overwhelming sense of divine presence will fill the air. Angels promise that these moments are worth every moment of waiting, every doubt overcome, and every prayer whispered in hope. Your story is next. Angels are guiding, nudging, and preparing your path for a reunion that will touch your soul deeply. You may not see it yet, but divine timing is working behind the scenes. If this message has moved you, please like this video, share your experiences in the comments, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. By doing so, you allow more hearts to be uplifted, more souls to be encouraged, and more divine miracles to unfold. Your reunion is coming, not by chance, but by the loving, orchestrating hands of God, and angels are waiting to guide you there. Have you ever felt an unexplainable connection with someone, a pull in your heart, or a sudden certainty that this person is significant? Angels are saying that this is no accident. God is about to reunite you with someone special, and angels are already guiding your heart to recognize them. The reunion you've been praying for may not happen in the way you imagine, but when it does, you will know it. Today, we'll explore how angels help you identify the person destined to return to your life, how to trust your intuition, and how to prepare emotionally for the life-changing moment that is about to unfold. Angels often communicate through subtle feelings and signs that help you recognize the right person. Immediate familiarity. Even after years apart, there's an unspoken recognition, a sense that your hearts have known each other forever. Synchronicities. Events and coincidences lead you toward this person, perhaps shared memories, mutual friends, or encounters in unexpected places. Emotional resonance. Their presence evokes emotions you may have suppressed: joy, nostalgia, longing, and peace. Angels are always guiding your intuition. Trust that feeling in your chest, that sense of rightness, because it is often the first sign of a reunion orchestrated by God. Before this reunion, your heart has been learning lessons through pain, through separation, and through self-discovery. Angels say that these lessons are essential for the reunion to be fulfilling and transformative. Patience, waiting for the right moment cultivates strength and faith. Forgiveness, letting go of old wounds clears the path for love and healing. Self-awareness, understanding your worth ensures you meet the reunion with confidence, not fear. God is not just reuniting you with someone. He is bringing two prepared, healed, and whole hearts together. Angels want you to recognize that every tear, heartbreak, and disappointment has been preparation for this divine moment. Angels often communicate in dreams and intuitive nudges that help you identify the person you're meant to reunite with. Dreams. A vivid dream may give you a glimpse of the person or the reunion scenario. Pay attention to recurring symbols or faces. Intuition. A deep knowing in your heart or a sudden urge to reach out may be a message from the angels. Signs and symbols. Certain songs, objects, or phrases can appear at the exact moment you need confirmation of God's plan. The key is to remain aware and trust these signs. Angels are constantly whispering guidance. If you listen, you will recognize the person and the moment when your paths cross again. Even when you recognize the person, angels remind you to pay attention to the timing. God often brings people back into our lives when both hearts are ready, not before. You may encounter them in unexpected places or circumstances. Their return may surprise you, appearing when you least expect it. The timing may feel unconventional, but angels assure you it is perfect. Trust that every encounter is divinely timed. Your heart and their heart are being prepared simultaneously, so that the reunion becomes a moment of pure joy and spiritual alignment. Angels emphasize that emotional readiness is crucial for recognizing and embracing the reunion. Openness, release fear, doubt, and judgment. Be ready to receive love fully. Vulnerability. Allow yourself to express emotions freely. Tears, laughter, and heartfelt conversations are part of the miracle. Faith. Believe that God has orchestrated this reunion perfectly, and that your heart will know immediately. A heart that is open, vulnerable, and faithful will recognize divine love when it appears, even in the most unexpected ways. Consider the story of Hannah and Leo, childhood friends who lost touch after moving to different countries. They had almost given up hope. Yet, Hannah dreamt repeatedly of Leo walking into a coffee shop where she worked. Trusting the dream as a nudge from angels, she visited that coffee shop one morning. There he was. Her heart recognized him before her eyes did. No words were needed, just a tearful embrace, laughter, and the unmistakable feeling that God had orchestrated this reunion. Angels often arrange these encounters with small signs leading up to the moment, so that the recognition is immediate and undeniable. Once you recognize the person, angels encourage you to fully embrace the moment. Don't hold back due to fear, doubt, or past hurt. Express your joy. Tears and laughter are part of divine healing. Communicate your heart. Speak openly, share emotions, and let love flow. Trust the future. Know that God is guiding the next steps after the reunion, and angels will continue to provide guidance. Divine reunions are transformational. They bring closure, joy, healing, and alignment. Angels remind you that this moment is sacred and should be treasured fully. Your reunion is approaching. Angels are guiding you, sending signs, and preparing your heart to recognize the person God has destined to return to your life. Trust in the process, remain open, and allow your heart to feel deeply when the moment comes. If this message has touched your heart, like this video, comment your experiences or thoughts below, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. Sharing your story can inspire hope, healing, and divine awareness for countless others waiting for their own miraculous reunions. Remember, angels are working tirelessly behind the scenes, and your heart will recognize the reunion when it is divinely meant to happen. Have you ever experienced a moment so unexpected, so perfectly timed, that it felt like the universe itself had shifted to make it happen? Angels are whispering that this is exactly how God orchestrates reunions. The person you've been longing for may appear when you least expect it, in a place you never thought to look, or through circumstances that seem improbable. But angels assure you, this is divine design. Today, we'll explore how God works behind the scenes, how angels guide every step, and why the most extraordinary reunions often arrive wrapped in the most unexpected packages. God often arranges reunions in ways that defy human logic. Unexpected locations, a coffee shop, airport park, or even a supermarket, anywhere can become the stage for divine encounters. Random encounters. People you thought were lost or out of reach can appear through chance meetings, mutual connections, or even online messages. Life's twists, career changes, relocations, or sudden events may place you exactly where you need to be for the reunion. Angels remind you that nothing is truly random. Every detail, from the time of day to the place you happen to be, is orchestrated with divine precision. Angels often work through subtle coincidences, serendipities that guide you toward the reunion. A song you hear on the radio sparks a memory or nudges you to reach out. A stranger unknowingly delivers a message that shifts your path. Small events accumulate, forming a chain that leads to a seemingly accidental reunion. These moments are not accidents. They are divine breadcrumbs carefully laid to guide your steps. Trust the synchronicities. They are the angel's way of whispering, "Prepare, your miracle is near." In today's world, even technology becomes a tool for divine orchestration. Social media connections, a friend request, comment, or message can unexpectedly reconnect you with someone significant. Emails and messages, a message that appears out of nowhere can spark the path toward a reunion. Virtual events, online gatherings, webinars, or shared communities may become the very place where paths cross again. Angels are adept at using every tool at their disposal, even modern technology, to bring people together. Pay attention. You never know when divine timing will work through your digital life. Your inner voice is often the first sign of God's orchestration. Angels communicate through intuition, gut feelings, and sudden impulses. A feeling to visit a certain place. A sudden urge to reach out to someone you've been thinking about. A persistent thought or vision that won't leave your mind. These intuitive nudges are angels pointing your way. Trust them, even when they seem irrational or inconvenient. Divine reunions often require you to step outside your comfort zone. It's natural to question unexpected events. You may think, "This is just coincidence," or "I must be imagining it." Angels remind you that faith is essential. Doubt can cloud recognition of divine timing. Surrendering control allows God's plan to unfold naturally. Trust in the unseen. God is always working behind the scenes. Even when events seem random or improbable, angels assure you that nothing is outside God's orchestration. What feels like chance is often divine intervention. Because reunions often arrive unexpectedly, angels emphasize emotional readiness. Openness. Be ready to embrace the person and the moment fully. Flexibility. Accept that the reunion may not look exactly how you imagined. Gratitude. Be grateful for the miracle, regardless of timing, location, or circumstance. Divine reunions are rarely predictable, but when your heart is prepared, you will recognize and fully experience the miracle. Sarah and Daniel, separated for years due to life circumstances, they ran into each other at a random street festival. The moment was unplanned, but the connection was instant. Anna and Mark, reconnected via an accidental message in a shared online community. Neither expected it, but angels had arranged the timing perfectly. Family reunions. Parents and children lost to circumstance reunited through a chance visit to a local event. Tears and laughter followed immediately. These examples show that God's timing is flawless, even when humans cannot predict it. Angels remind us to stay alert, open, and trusting, because miracles can appear anywhere at any time. Your divine reunion may be closer than you think, and it may arrive in the most unexpected way. Angels are whispering, guiding your steps, arranging coincidences, and preparing your heart for the miraculous. If this message has inspired hope in your heart, like this video, share your story in the comments and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. By engaging, you invite more light, guidance, and divine inspiration into your life and the lives of others. Remember, God's plan is perfect, and angels are at work arranging every detail. Trust the unexpected. It is where miracles live. Have you ever wondered why reunions orchestrated by God feel so profoundly moving? Angels say it's because these reunions are not just about meeting a person. They are about healing the heart, restoring the soul, and awakening a spiritual connection that transcends time and distance. When God brings someone back into your life in a miraculous, unexpected way, the emotions are intense, the tears are real, and your heart will know what your mind may struggle to understand. Today, we explore the emotional and spiritual impact of these reunions and why angels say they are meant to transform you. Divine reunions often heal emotional wounds left by separation, loss, or misunderstanding. Angels emphasize that the process of being reunited allows your heart to release unspoken pain. Tears of joy and relief carry away old sadness. Rebuild trust. Meeting again with someone meaningful can restore confidence in love and human connection. Experience forgiveness. Even years of hurt can be healed when you embrace divine timing and surrender resentment. The emotional impact of these reunions is not temporary, it is transformative. The heart learns that love is resilient, hope is alive, and God's timing is perfect. Reunions orchestrated by God often carry profound spiritual lessons. Faith in divine timing. Experiencing a reunion at the right moment reinforces belief in God's orchestration. Recognition of angelic guidance. Small signs, coincidences, and intuitive nudges become undeniable proof that angels are at work. Alignment with life purpose. Often, reunions are not just emotional, they are aligned with your spiritual path, teaching you lessons about patience, surrender, and divine love. Angels remind you that every reunion is part of a larger plan. You are being guided to grow, learn, and align with God's highest purpose. There is a unique joy when a reunion reconnects two souls who are meant to share a bond. This joy transcends words. Often, you feel the connection before anything is said. Restores lost hope. After long periods of waiting or doubt, the reunion confirms that love and connection endure. Heals loneliness. Divine reunions remind you that no one is truly alone. Angels and God are always working behind the scenes. Angels often describe these moments as the heart recognizing its home. The joy is deep, pure, and overwhelming, and it is meant to be felt fully. Tears often flow during divine reunions, but angels want you to understand their purpose. Tears of release, letting go of old pain and heartache. Tears of gratitude, expressing appreciation for the miraculous moment. Tears of healing, washing away doubt, fear, and unresolved emotions. Do not resist these tears. They are sacred. Angels remind you that crying is part of the emotional and spiritual alignment that prepares your heart for joy, love, and lasting connection. The impact of a reunion often extends beyond the two people involved. Angels explain that family and friends benefit, healing and joy spread to those around you. Spiritual awakening. Witnessing divine timing can inspire others to trust in God's plan. Cycles of forgiveness. Reunions often teach lessons that ripple through your relationships, promoting compassion and understanding. Your reunion is not just a private miracle. It is part of a larger divine ripple designed to uplift the lives of others. Angels want you to embrace the transformation that comes with reunions. After the moment of reunion, you may notice a new perspective. Life challenges feel lighter, hope and faith are strengthened. Heightened intuition. You become more attuned to signs and angelic guidance. Deeper emotional resilience. You learn that love, patience, and trust are powerful forces. Divine reunions are catalysts for spiritual and emotional growth, reminding you that every experience, past or present, was preparing you for this moment. To fully experience the impact of a reunion, angels advise you to stay present, live fully in the moment when the reunion occurs. Open your heart, allow love, forgiveness, and gratitude to flow freely. Reflect and journal. Record your feelings and signs leading to the reunion. It deepens your spiritual awareness. By being fully present and open, you maximize the joy and spiritual growth that comes from divine reunions. Angels are calling you to trust the process, to open your heart, and to prepare for a reunion that will heal, transform, and uplift your life. The person you've been waiting for may be closer than you think, arriving in the most unexpected way. If this message has touched your heart, like this video, comment your experiences or hopes below, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. Every like, comment, and subscription helps share divine hope and guidance with others who are waiting for their own miraculous reunions. Remember, your reunion is not just an encounter. It is a sacred, transformative event, orchestrated by God and guided by angels, meant to heal your heart and elevate your soul. Have you ever wondered if you can actively prepare for a reunion that seems miraculous? Angels are saying that while God's timing is perfect, there are steps you can take to align yourself with His plan. Your heart, mind, and spirit are like magnets. When prepared, they draw divine reunions closer. Today, we'll explore practical and spiritual ways to attract your reunion, recognize the person destined to return, and prepare for the emotional and spiritual impact of this life-changing moment. The first step is emotional openness. Angels emphasize that a closed or guarded heart may block the energy needed for divine reunions. Release past pain. Let go of anger, resentment, and regrets from previous relationships. Forgive freely. Forgiveness is not just for others. It heals you and opens space for miracles. Embrace vulnerability. Allow yourself to feel deeply, express emotions, and welcome love without fear. A heart that is open, healed, and receptive becomes a beacon for divine timing. Angels often describe such a heart as a magnet for miracles. Angels remind you that spiritual alignment is key to recognizing and attracting reunions. This involves daily prayer. Speak from your heart, asking for guidance, clarity, and readiness. Meditation. Sit quietly and listen for subtle angelic messages. Affirmations. Repeat phrases such as, "I am ready to receive the love God has prepared for me. I trust in divine timing and guidance. I recognize and welcome my reunion with joy." These practices strengthen your connection to God and angels, heightening your awareness of signs, nudges, and the presence of the person destined to return. Angels communicate constantly through subtle signals. To attract and recognize your reunion, pay attention to recurring numbers, such as 111, 222, or 777, signaling alignment with divine timing. Dreams and visions. A person appearing in dreams or recurring visions may indicate an imminent reunion. Intuitive feelings. A sudden urge to reach out, visit a place, or follow a path may be angelic guidance. Angels want you to be aware, trusting that even the smallest sign can be part of God's orchestration. Divine reunions often take time. Angels emphasize that impatience can cloud recognition and hinder the flow of miracles. Trust the timing. God's plan is flawless, even if it seems delayed. Release control, stop forcing outcomes, let life guide the steps. Maintain faith. Believe that your reunion is coming, regardless of obstacles or delays. Patience and faith create a fertile ground for divine encounters, ensuring that the reunion arrives at the perfect moment. While God's timing is perfect, angels encourage inspired action. Reach out when prompted. If your intuition nudges you to connect, do so with a pure heart. Be present in life. Attend events, explore communities, and remain engaged with your surroundings. Divine reunions often happen in unexpected places. Express gratitude daily. Gratitude amplifies positive energy, attracting miracles into your life. Angels remind you that inspired action is not about forcing outcomes. It is about stepping into alignment with God's plan. Preparing for a reunion requires emotional strength. Angels advise. Release fear. Doubt and worry can block the flow of divine timing. Embrace hope. Keep a hopeful heart, visualizing the reunion as already unfolding. Stay balanced. Take care of your emotional, physical, and spiritual health to remain receptive to miracles. Emotional resilience ensures that when the reunion occurs, you can fully embrace it without hesitation or fear. Emily's story. She journaled every intuitive nudge and dream for months. When the person she had been longing for appeared unexpectedly at a seminar, she recognized the signs immediately and welcomed the reunion fully. John's story. He prayed daily and remained open to coincidences. When a chance encounter brought him back to someone from his past, he recognized the divine orchestration and experienced a profound, tearful reunion. These examples show that preparation, awareness, and faith create the conditions for miracles to unfold. Angels are whispering. Prepare your heart, align your spirit, and remain open to the miraculous ways God will bring your reunion. Every step you take in faith, love, and awareness draws your destined encounter closer. If this message resonates with you, like this video, comment your experiences or hopes below, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. Your engagement helps share divine guidance, hope, and inspiration with others who are seeking their own miraculous reunions. Remember, by cultivating an open heart, practicing faith, and paying attention to angelic signs, you align yourself perfectly with the reunion God has destined for you. Have you ever experienced a moment so unexpected it feels like destiny itself has intervened? Angels are whispering that these reunions are not mere coincidences. They are divine lessons wrapped in love, timing, and miracles. The person you've been waiting for may appear when you least expect it, and their return carries lessons your soul needs to embrace. Today, we'll share real-life stories of unexpected reunions and explore the profound lessons they teach about faith, patience, love, and divine timing. Consider the story of Rachel and David, childhood friends who lost touch after moving to different cities. They had resigned themselves to never reconnecting. Yet, years later, Rachel attended a local charity event on a whim. There, standing across the room, was David, completely unexpected. Their reunion was filled with laughter, tears, and an instant recognition that their connection had never faded. Angels say that sometimes reunions arrive without warning to remind us that God's timing is flawless. Divine intervention often works behind the scenes. Life has a way of orchestrating miracles when we least anticipate them. Unexpected reunions like this teach patience, faith, and the importance of remaining open to possibilities. Many reunions are designed to teach emotional lessons. Take the story of Michael and his estranged father. Years of misunderstandings and hurt had kept them apart. One day, a chance visit to a childhood neighborhood brought them face to face. The reunion was emotional and cathartic. Both forgave past mistakes, healed old wounds, and embraced the present moment fully. Angels want us to learn that forgiveness opens the door to miracles. Healing is essential for receiving divine reunions. Letting go of resentment allows love to flow freely. Every unexpected reunion carries hidden lessons, often about the power of healing, compassion, and love. Faith is a recurring theme in stories of divine reunions. John and Maria, separated by continents, prayed and waited patiently for years. John's company unexpectedly transferred him overseas, the exact country Maria had moved to. Their reunion felt miraculous, yet it was the result of unwavering faith and trust in God's timing. Angels remind us that faith attracts divine alignment. Even when the path seems uncertain, trust can guide you to the miracle. Miracles often arrive in forms we cannot predict, but their impact is undeniable. Faith is the magnet that draws divine reunions closer, even when life seems unpredictable. Angels often work through subtle signs and synchronicities, leading up to reunions. A recurring song or lyric sparks memories of the person you've been waiting for. A mutual friend unexpectedly reconnects you. Dreams or intuitive nudges prepare your heart for the encounter. These small, seemingly random moments are part of the divine orchestration. They teach us to pay attention to the signs, trust our intuition, recognize that nothing is truly accidental. Every detail of an unexpected reunion carries meaning. Angels are always guiding the steps toward your miracle. Divine reunions are rarely just about meeting someone again. They are transformative experiences for the soul. They restore hope, showing that love, connection, and miracles are real. Teach patience, demonstrating the beauty of waiting for divine timing. Deepen spiritual awareness, helping you recognize angelic guidance in everyday life. Each reunion is a sacred lesson, reminding us that life, God, and angels are always working to bring healing, joy, and fulfillment. Angels want you to reflect on your experiences and prepare for your reunion by noticing patterns. Look for repeated signs, dreams, or intuitive nudges. Observing emotional triggers. Pay attention to feelings that arise when thinking about the person. Practicing gratitude. Be grateful for all the lessons, even the challenging ones, as they prepare your heart. Recognizing the lessons in every moment ensure you are ready to fully embrace the miracle when it arrives. Because reunions often come in surprising ways, angels advise. Stay present. Be aware of your surroundings and opportunities. Remain open-minded. Don't limit the reunion to how you expect it to occur. Trust the divine plan. Believe that God is orchestrating everything for the highest good. By following these principles, you increase your ability to recognize and embrace your reunion fully, even if it arrives unexpectedly. Unexpected reunions are gifts of divine timing, lessons of faith, and miracles that heal the heart. Angels are guiding every step of your journey, arranging circumstances and sending signs to prepare you for this sacred moment. If this message has touched your heart, like this video, share your experiences or lessons in the comments, and subscribe Holy Encouragement for more words of angels. Your engagement spreads hope, inspiration, and divine guidance to countless others waiting for their own miraculous reunions. Remember, the person you've been longing to reconnect with may appear when you least expect it, and the lessons they bring will transform your heart, mind, and soul. The journey we've explored together is nothing short of miraculous. Angels have been whispering the same message. God is reuniting you in the most unexpected way, and your heart will recognize it instantly. This is the moment to prepare fully, not just emotionally, but spiritually. The tears you may shed, the joy that will overwhelm you, and the healing that will wash over your heart are all part of God's divine orchestration. Today, we bring everything together, showing you how to embrace your reunion fully and allow your life to be transformed forever. Angels emphasize that your reunion will arrive exactly when it is meant to. You may wonder why it hasn't happened yet, or question the timing, but every delay, every unexpected twist, and every period of waiting is part of God's perfect plan. Nothing is accidental. Every meeting, message, or dream is part of divine orchestration. Faith is your guiding light. Trust in God's timing even when the path seems unclear. Patience cultivates readiness. Your heart is being prepared to receive love, healing, and connection fully. Angels remind you that divine timing is flawless, and the beauty of your reunion is magnified because it comes when both hearts are truly ready. Angels are your invisible helpers, sending signs and nudges to guide you toward your reunion. Synchronicities, small coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. Intuitive nudges, a persistent feeling urging you to reach out, travel, or make a decision. Dreams and visions, glimpses of the person or the moment to come. Pay attention to these whispers. They are angels guiding you step by step. The more attuned you are, the more effortless your reunion will feel. Divine reunions are often emotional, and angels remind you to prepare. Release the past. Let go of old pain, resentment, and disappointment. Embrace vulnerability. Open your heart fully without fear. Practice gratitude. Focus on the blessings already present in your life. Visualize the reunion. Imagine the moment, the smiles, the tears, the joy, and feel it in your heart. This emotional preparation ensures that when the person returns, your heart is ready to receive the miracle fully. Angels guide you to align your spirit with God's plan. Pray or speak from your heart, asking for guidance, clarity, and courage. Meditation. Sit in silence, listening to the whispers of angels. Affirmations. Repeat daily phrases like, "I am ready to receive the reunion God has prepared for me. I trust divine timing and guidance. My heart recognizes the love returning to me." Spiritual alignment ensures that your heart, mind, and soul are fully receptive to the divine miracle. Through all the stories we've shared, childhood friends reconnecting, love rekindled across continents, family members reunited, angels teach us universal lessons. Miracles come in unexpected ways. Be open to surprises and divine creativity. Faith and patience are rewarded. Trusting God's plan brings fulfillment beyond imagination. Healing is central to love. Forgiveness, self-love, and emotional readiness prepare the heart for profound joy. Every reunion carries lessons that elevate your soul and deepen your connection to God and angels. Angelic reunions transform your life in 3 powerful ways. Emotional healing. Tears of joy wash away old pain, leaving your heart lighter and freer. Spiritual growth. Awareness of divine timing and angelic guidance strengthens faith and intuition. Renewed joy and hope. Love rekindled, connections restored, and life infused with purpose. Angels remind you that these moments are not just meetings. They are sacred experiences designed to restore, elevate, and inspire. When the moment arrives, allow yourself to feel, cry, laugh, and experience the joy fully. Express love and gratitude. Share your heart openly and be present in every emotion. Trust the next steps. Know that God continues to guide you and your reunion partner toward deeper alignment. Your heart will recognize the miracle instantly. Angels promise that divine reunions are unforgettable, transformative, and life-changing. Angels are asking you to embrace this message and spread hope. Like this video to honor the guidance of angels. Comment your thoughts or experiences to share your journey with others seeking hope and reunion. Subscribe to Holy Encouragement for daily words of angels, divine guidance, and inspiration for your heart and soul. By engaging, you help share angelic wisdom and divine hope with people around the world who are waiting for miracles in their lives. Remember, God is reuniting you in ways that surpass your imagination. Angels are guiding every step, preparing your heart and orchestrating the perfect moment. Tears of joy, healing, and love await you. Open your heart fully, trust the signs, embrace the divine timing, and know that your reunion is coming beautiful, miraculous, and transformative. This is your moment. Your divine reunion is near. Angels are standing by, ready to lead you to the love and connection you've been longing for.